Jai Hind. Having finished the psych test in the Sure Shot selection series, now let's get down to doing interview. There are three assessors who are checking you out. Psychologist, who checks out the booklet that you have filled up and makes an assessment chart based on that. Then you have group testing officer or the GTO, who spends 2 full days with the candidates and gives out his personality assessment on the candidate. And then there is an interviewing officer who spends 40 minutes to an hour on the candidate and gives out his assessment. All these three people use three different techniques. They spend different amount of time on you. They use different methods, but they're checking you out on same parameters. And all three of them, irrespective of their service, rank, and type of test, they carry equal marks. There are certain myths in the environment. One is that if psychologist rejects a candidate, so the candidate can never be recommended. No, that's not correct. That is true for all the three assessors. If somebody has strong reservations, his reservations are heard and a collective decision is taken there whether the candidate should be recommended or he should be dropped. And the decision is always taken which is favoring the defense forces and not the candidate, right? Second myth is that interviewing officer is the senior most officer in the board, so his recommendations carry more weightage. No, that is also not correct. He may be senior in rank, but as far as board conference is concerned, you will find that each assessor fights to the last on his or her assessment that has been made, and a decision, as I said, is taken collectively. It's not that interviewing officer's word carries more weightage. It does not happen. Now, having said this, now we will be covering our interview in some videos. In one of the videos, we'll cover how to go about filling up PIQ form, Personal Information Questionnaire, how to go about filling it up. I'm not going to do, you all educated people, it's both in Hindi and English, so you can read it and always fill it up. What I am going to do is, if you fill up a particular thing, what is the implication of that in the eyes of interviewing officer? So I'll be covering from that point of view. So that will benefit you. And then we will cover how should you present yourself in front of the interviewing officer. And then in a couple of videos, we will go about covering actual interview, the way it happens there, and what all points you should keep in mind, or whatever you speak, what does it imply to the interviewing officer, right? And that is how we will finish this interview series. But let me thank each one of you. You've already popularized this series, and it is being liked. It is being liked by most of you. I am getting a lot of comments as well. So my only thing is, if you are getting this, this is an appeal that do share it with at least 5 people. Now, every aspirant should be able to go over it and benefit, and request those 5 with whom you share this video to share it with other 5, so that everyone gets it and they are able to make use of it. Thank you. Jai Hind.